So, namaste to all. Before commencing the session, my sincere pranams to my beloved Guruji, Brahmarshi Patriji, my great salutations to the beloved Grandmaster, Matar Babaji. So, my dear masters, my dear friends, my dear gods. So, let's start the sharing of wisdom for today. So, how to win over the desires? That's a topic for today. How to win over? It means desires means we know very well. The last session we understood there is something called Arisad Vargas. What are the Arisad Vargas? We know Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. Kama means desires. Kama, Krodha means anger. Lobha, that is greediness. Lobha, Moha, that means attachment. Mada means what? Pride, arrogance. Like you can say ego, pride. Then finally, Mada Matsarya, that means jealousy. These are the Arisad Vargas. Okay. These are the six our inner enemies, you can say. Inner enemies. Or you can say these are the six our inner mind inner enemies, you can say. Okay. So these six inner enemies basically they are going to be really damaging to our own spiritual evolution. Whatever spiritual evolution we are trying to take, we're trying to pursue, these six inner enemies is really going to disrupt unless you balance them. Okay. So here today's topic is the first one, how to win over the desires. Very simple, right? So the desires, that is kama. Kama means kama, kamam. Okay, that's a desire. In English, desire. Whether the desires are necessary or not necessary, we need to understand. Okay, how to win over, how to win them. That means how to, you can say like how really we can come out of the the negative influence of these desires. See, anything ati sarvatra varjayet, that we know very well. Anything becomes more, that is really going to be adverse. No, it's going to be adverse effect on our life. It can be desire, it can be something else. It's a good or bad. Nothing should be in extreme manner. That is why Gautam Buddha always teach you Madhya Marga. Follow the middle path. Whether it is good or bad, just follow the middle path. That won't disturb you, that won't destroy your own, spiritual path or your own spiritual evolution. It will never destroy, it will never disturb also. That is why we need to follow that. Now, this whatever this desires should be limited. See, there are two words are there. We need to understand these two words very importantly. One is wants, other one is needs, isn't it? There's a lot of difference between the wants and needs, right? For example, what are the needs in a daily life? For all of us, in the if you want to lead this materialistic life, we need food, water. To stay, we need one house, isn't it? And we need some money for education of children, for our health, for buying the day-to-day, whatever our needs, groceries, all these things. Maybe you need one bicycle, one car, one bike, something like this. It goes, the list goes like this. But these are all these are all needs. If this much is there, it's enough for us. We don't need more than this, isn't it? So more than that, not required. Those are called needs. Wants, what happens is, wants will go on increase, isn't it? So wants will be never limited. It's something like this. So if you eat something, if it is tasty, then you want to eat more and more and more. It never reduce. In fact, it will be keep on increasing. So that it will go to the extreme side. So that is where you need to differentiate between the needs and wants. For example, one person he earned, let's say, 1 crore. Then what he does, he'll not be happy with that. He'll go on earn 1 crore, 2 crore, 10 crore, or he'll go on earn, but still he's not happy. Why is not happy? Because The extreme desires will never give the happiness, the permanent happiness. Happiness or whatever, the sukha, it's called sukha. It won't be possible, right? It won't be possible by satisfying your desires. It never come out also. It never come with the satisfying your desires. Your desires are never ending, isn't it? So how can you get the happiness or how can you get the sukha from that? It is quite impossible. You need to always understand this. That is why what we need to do is always the desires must be limited. It's very, very important. So the extreme desires is called trusna. Gautam Buddha clearly says, very clearly says, what he says. So this the extreme desires that's called trishna. Trishna leads to dukkha, isn't it? Dukkha. So sadness in our life. The reason for that, the reason for the dukkha is especially the extreme format of desires. So we need to limit them. We need to limit them always. Even the desires, many people think that we need to suppress. No, if you suppress, right? If you go on suppress, what happened? It will be as if it is not there. But when the environment comes in front of you or surrounding you, the desires will spring like anything. Then you can't control them at all. That is much more dangerous than satisfying the desires. So then, what is the way? What is the way in order to really win these desires or to overcome or to win over them? What is the exact way? What is the best way? The best way here is, my dear friends, in in our Puranas, they have written Sama, Dana, Dando, Bedopaya. Sama, Dana, Danda, Beda. There are four techniques they have given. Four techniques. Sama means you tell them. Sama means like you are using some right words. You are telling them all these things. The good things about it. So that's how you want to convince them. But they won't be convinced because they are not in that state. Your desires will never listen to that. Dana, that means you are donating it. You are giving some. You are helping. Dana, that also will never satisfy the desire. Dando, that means you want to, teach the lesson, you want to hit or whatever it is. Dando, that means you are using the physical force to control it. No, it won't be because that is very, very aggressive. Desire is very aggressive. It won't listen to that. So then only the final way is Veda. What is Veda? That means you must teach to your mind saying that I am not, I am not that particular thing. That means there's a difference between me and you. Particularly, this belongs to me, that belongs to me, this children is mine, that is mine, this is mine. No, I am not that, I am not that, I am not that, I am separate, I am separate, I am separate. It means you must differentiate yourself. You must be coming to the witness condition. You must be, you must coming to the witnessing form. You must differentiate between all these so-called desires and yourself. When you really come to that level, that will come, of course, by doing meditation and by spiritual practice. If you teach to yourself, if you teach your mind especially to act in this manner, to understand in this manner, then only the desires will be controlled. You can win them over. Otherwise, impossible. Understand? So, what Gautam Buddha said here, Gautam Buddha, he clearly dictated what are the best ways to control them, isn't it? So, first of all, we need to understand we are body, mind, intellect, soul, isn't it? Here, body will be very much controlled by your mind, right? So, your mind can control the body. What is the body? Body is having lot of so-called five karmendriyas, five jnanendriyas. Especially you see this Gnanendriyas, Panchendriyas, and Karmendriyas. If they are very strong, then what happen? Your desires also will be always stronger. It means you are feeding, the good amount of food and higher amount of food. Then what happen? Obviously, these indriyas will become stronger and stronger. Then their desires also will become stronger and stronger. That is why in our yogic tradition, they try to teach you to give or to supply the yogic food. What is the yogic food? Sattvic ahara. There what happened? The way we eat the food, the way we feed the food is limited. Yuktahara, mitahara. We follow that. When we follow that, what happened? Our indriyas also will never become rebelliant or will never become aggressive. They'll be under control, isn't it? So, for example, the nowadays, even the children, small children, about the age of 13, 14 years, they are also getting into so-called this abusive sexual relationships. The reason is their food is not correct. The food they are taking, they are instigating the so-called their own, the sexual organs. Unnecessary, it is creating a lot of hormonal imbalances within the body. The reason being the food is not correct. That's how what happened. Your indriyas must be properly controlled by the proper way of giving the food to the your own physical body. That's how what happens. The yukta hara is very important. Mita hara is very important. So that's how what happened. So if your indriyas are not in very the strong in condition, right? Then what happened? Obviously, the input it goes to your mind will be always in a limited format. See the indriyas are the input to the mind. Okay, mind is the boss to all the indriyas, isn't it? So that's how what happens is now if you are able to control the mind, isn't it? Then you can control the entire indriyas. Your indriyas are the inputs, in order to generate more desires. Whatever the desire it may be, some kind of attraction, kind of the money, otherwise some aishwarya or kanta kanaka. So we say like that, right? So it can be anything. Food, it can be any other desires, whatever the desires it may be. The several type of desires, isn't it? So all these desires will be very much controlled if you can control the indriyas, isn't it? That is why in meditation we will stop on the all the indriyas. We will withdraw the indriyas. It's like we'll withdraw all the indriyas. We'll make them completely shut down. Then only you can enter into the so-called sukha sthiti. Now you see indriyas inputs are cut off. They are in a minimal condition, isn't it? Then the mind will be very much controlled. So if the mind is controlled, then what happens? So how can the mind will be controlled? Buddhi can control this. Intellect can control because intellect is the boss of the mind. You understand? Mind is the boss of all indriyas, karmendriyas, and panchendriya, pancha gnani and pancha karmendriyas. For all 10 senses, the mind is the boss. For the mind, intellect is the boss. For the intellect, soul is the boss. So when you really use the soul energy, the soul consciousness, even intellect also should be properly guided by your soul consciousness. Is also very important. That's how what happen. You can really control your all the desires and you can win over them also very very easily. That's how we need to work. For this, what happens is for this particular thing. So what Gautam Buddha did is he has taught us. He found out what is the reason for dukkha. Reason for dukkha is trishna. Trishna means extreme desires. So in order to reduce them, in order to control them, then what must be the best method? That's what he identified, and he taught to the entire humanity all this so-called the Buddha Ashtanga Marga. In the Buddha Ashtanga Marga, we know very well how you start it, right? So that means the right vision, right? Right vision. So, and right so-called right sankalpa, right intention, and the right speech, to right speech, the right karma, isn't it? And right livelihood, and right interest, right concentration, and right meditation. So these are the 8 steps he has given in order to make sure that your all the desires are well controlled, isn't it? See, there is no problem in meeting your so-called the so-called needs of the life, but there is a problem in order to meet the desires, which are generating continuously with the help of so-called your own indriyas, isn't it? So that's how it's going to be damaging. Here, so also here one more thing we need to understand is in order to well control your desires, win over them, only the way is dhyana gnana. Always, all the time. Dhyana gnana can, that means the meditation and wisdom. If you keep practicing them, definitely you can control, right? You can also differentiate easily, and you are able to recognize the difference between the wants and needs. Any yogi, for example, you see, any yogi, right? Master. He never want anything in a bigger manner, right? Suppose, let's say he has got small money, he'll be very happy that he has got small quantity of food. Of course, he's happy. He never complained to anybody. He never feel bad also about it. That is called, self satisfaction. Our own, we need to be satisfied with what we have. That is the primary source to win over the desires. That we don't do, isn't it? For example, let us take one example. If you go into the sleep, are you feeling happy or not? In the sleep, are you happy? You are very much happy. Why? There are no desires. There is no mind. Mind is zero. When the mind is zero in the sleep condition, mind is zero, all the desires are zero, then you are very much happy. The moment you come to the alertness, the wakeful condition, your mind starts working and it starts generating lot of desires. Then you get into the so-called dukkha. See the difference here. So whoever is having, that's why what we say is kama. When there is a kamalu, there is no ramudu. That means kama is there, Rama cannot exist. Rama means atma, soul. When there is too much kama, there's too much desires. You never you never be able to really get access to your own soul energy. It's highly impossible, my dear friends. You are full of desires all the time. That's very, very so dangerous. So that is why what we say is, so there are 4 statements. Arogyame paramalabha, santrupte paramadhana, विश्वास में परम बंधु, निर्वाण में परम सुख. If you have health within your hand, that itself is highest benefit one can enjoy, isn't it? And santrupti, if you have satisfaction, that itself is the highest, so-called the highest affluence, I can say. Your own santrupti, inner satisfaction is highest affluence compared to having crores of rupees in the bank. What is the use? Many people you observe, right? All the rich people, they have money, they have everything. Still, they are searching. What for they are searching? They have, one car, 2 cars, 3 cars, but still they are not. They are unhappy. The whole life they will waste, isn't it? So let me tell you. So when you are leaving from this life, if you have some desires which are unfulfilled, the problem is again you will come back to satisfy them here. Very, very dangerous thing. You must not unnecessarily develop so many desires so that when you are leaving your physical body, the desires are unfulfilled, then you have to take one more life to fulfill them back. It's very dangerous phenomena. That's why we must earn good amount of jnana in order to overcome all these things. If your wisdom is increasing, right? If you become Buddha, then all these extreme desires, the desire should be there, which must be restricted to the only needs, not to the so-called wants, isn't it? So for that you need a lot of intellect. You must become a Buddha first. How you can become Buddha? By doing meditation, by practicing Jnana, Swadhyaya, Sajana Sangatya. All this is very important. So if you keep doing it, my dear friends, then obviously, right, you will be able to really control this all these desires. Okay, then you will be always stay. You will always be stay. You will always stay in the blissful state. You will be always in the happiest condition. So again, I'll tell you one more way to control these desires. So whenever you go near to that particular object or a particular particular thing, whatever you are wanting, right? Then only the desire will go on increase. If you for a time being, for some time, if you keep away from them, then that number of desires or the desire to possess that will keep on coming down, keep on come down. So for example, a sugar patient, isn't it? Whenever you see that particular tray, then a sweet means you want to eat it at any cost. You want to enjoy that, but one side is disease not allowing, other side you can't stop eating it also. Both are suffering him. Some of them what you have to do is the best way is you take one sweet, small piece of that sweet, whatever in front of you, just take it, keep it on the tongue. Don't crush it. Just taste it and then take it out again. Just keep on seeing it. After some time, your desire will come down. But you're not eaten the sweet. It is not going to destroy you. It is not going to damage you. Then what happens? Slowly, you will come out of these desires. That's how you must keep yourself away from this particular thing, any particular thing which you wanted. Then slowly you will come out of the desires. It's called something like, if you get into Vairagya, right? If you get into Vairagya, through that what happen, you can definitely kill all your desires. That's possible, isn't it? So through your intellect, if you can definitely win over them, there's no doubt about it. That's what we need to understand, isn't it? So like this, friends, what happens is, let's understand only one thing. When we are leaving this physical planet, we will only carry few things, isn't it? Only few things. That is punya papa, karma palita. Second one is gnana agnana. These two things only we'll carry to the next life. And again we'll come back. So if that is the case, then what we need to do? We need to, with our own awareness, we must be knowing that, we must be knowing what is going to be coming with us, what is not coming with us. Whatever is coming with us, go on, develop it. Whatever is not coming with us, don't want it more and more. Okay, keep it in the limited condition. Whatever, how much you are required, only that much only you take it. More is not at all required. What is more required is what is coming along with us to the next life. Next life, after that life, whatever number of lives, we go and take it. So that's how if you are able to understand, if you're able to control, then there's no question of these desires are going to bother you, right? Isn't it? That's how. So what we have to do is always we need to understand my body is different, I am different. If you can understand this, and in surrounding there are many things, many objects, like many incidents, many situations, many of the things in the nature, in the environment around you, many of the things are there, including yourself, your own physical body, and around the physical body there are many things are there. All these are going to be destroyed with the so-called mrityu. It means your body is not going to be there, and surrounding you, whatever you are seeing, all these are going to be perished one day. If that is the case, then you need to understand only one thing: whatever you are wanting, whatever you are what you wanted to possess, which is not going to be there one particular day, then why you are wanting so much? What is the use? You tell me. You take one car, two car, one bangla, two bangla, five banglas. What is the use? Ultimately, your body itself is going to be, destroyed or perished. one particular day. So that is why how much we need, how much ever we need, for our day to day, especially day to day, our own needs to be fulfilled. That much is enough. And when we understand this particular thing, along with us, nothing is going to come. Along with us, nothing is going to come. If that is the case, only which is going to come is jnana, dhyana, jnana, like your punya karma, seva, whatever you do, service, serve to others, isn't it? Is only going to come along with you. If you remember this always within you, your desires will never bother you. You will definitely win them up. You will definitely win over them. There's no doubt, isn't it? Whenever we don't remember this, all the time within us, many people, for that matter, 85% people are on this earth planet. They are living with the so-called Ajnana. That Jnana is not there. That wisdom is not there. What is that wisdom? This physical body is not mine. I am not this physical body. I am not, all these things which are around me, they are not mine. One fine day, I have to leave them and go, isn't it? I must leave them and go. They not belong to me. Though I am a owner of the car, but car is not belong to me. I am different. My body itself is not mine. I have to leave it and go. If you can remember this particular wisdom, you can win over any kind of desires, my dear friends. All the desires, any kind of desires, you can win over them. You can lead successful and blissful and happy life on this earth planet. So please remember this. Make your life meaningful and reasonable. You can make your life highest meaningful life on this earth planet. There's no doubt about it. Okay. So let's practice this kind of this kind of lifestyle we must lead, but that nothing. So regularly we are doing meditation, we are doing swadhyaya, sajna sangatya, we are listening to masters. Day by day, it is increasing the awareness within ourselves. That awareness, if you use it properly, you can easily differentiate. You can distinguish whether it is a need or a want. You can easily differentiate. Then you choose it. You select it. Then you can lead happy life, blissful life. There's no problem with it. There's no problem at all, isn't it? So like that we'll be able to lead a blissful life, no doubt about it. So I think this much is the so there are a lot of things to discuss. There's no doubt. Many things are there to discuss about this around the desire. The desire itself is a very big subject, of course, as you know. So because of the time is limited, so let's stop it. So the time is already, I think, 10, yeah, 10 crossed. Thank you so much. Dhanyavad.
Masters, if you have any doubts, we'll take some two, 3 questions. If you have any doubts, you can raise your hands.
Yes. If you have any doubt, you ask. Otherwise, you can tell your experience. What did you understand from the today's concept? Yes.
Palani sir, you want to speak? Yeah, you can unmute.
Namaskaram, sir. Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. Sir, today's class was very nice, sir. Sir, teachings were very nice. We learned in what way we can win over our desires to lead a blissful life, happy life by doing services to others, by doing meditation.
Yes.
Sir told Jnana, Dhyana, Punya Karma, service to others will give us a blissful life. Very good, sir. I learned a lot
Yes.
with this, sir. So, with this, we can understand how to win over our desires and lead a beautiful life so that next generation also will live a happy life. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you. Ema madam. Unmute, unmute. Why once again it's not unmuting?
I think ma'am has got some problems, sir. Yesterday, day before yesterday also, she could not unmute. You just type in a chat, ma'am, if you have any doubt.
Mhm. Right. Anybody is going to convey your experience of today's program? Yes, Chitra madam, can speak.
So today's meditation was really special for
Mm.
me because
Mm.
generally I get into a different state actually in
Mm.
meditation. I'm in
Mm.
meditation, of course, and
Mm.
sometimes I see some figures, some faces, and all that. But today
Mm.
it was like shunya. It was
Mm.
totally empty.
Mm.
And my body became more and more still because I was
Mm.
not shaking at all. Like, like the body was not, moving a little bit
Mm.
also, like which I have never experienced. And this
Right, wonderful.
emptiness,
Mm.
it was totally empty, like a dark. It's not dark also, it's not light also. I'm not
Yes.
seeing any light, no darkness also, but it is
Mm.
shunya. And it is
Mm.
shunya, and I'm feeling very calm
Yes.
throughout. And my this part was becoming very heavy only here. That
Mm.
consciousness was from here only. And you
Mm.
told that you become awareness is your consciousness. You try to spread it. So I'm feeling that I'm going like a bird, flying,
Mm.
flying, flying, and I am spreading, spreading. And like then all over me, this shunya is becoming more and more, wide. And when you said you started counting, I felt the time has already gone, fleeted. I didn't feel
Mm.
so much time had gone, and I could not come back. So when you said you opened the eyes, also I didn't open. I was still in that. I was caught
Yes.
in that actually.
Wonderful,
So it
wonderful,
was really
wonderful.
a really different experience, totally different experience actually today.
Yes.
And today's talk was also very good, like very
Mm.
crisp. And I understood that we should realize that I am not the body, I am the soul. And
Mm.
whatever food we eat, that decides how we behave. Like our desires also depends on that, and how
Mm.
we should bring up our children by
Mm.
feeding them the proper food. And we should realize that when we go back from this earth after leaving our physical body, what two things are going to come with us. So that is papa punya. And one more thing you said was
Jnana, jnana, ajnana.
jnana. So instead of wasting our time on wants, you should concentrate on only the needs, so that our desires are limited. And whatever is going to come with us after our leaving this earth, we should try to develop them more, so by
Correct.
doing more dana or seva or whatever it is. It was really
Absolutely right.
fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Wonderful. Wow, Chris, you also given your, like whatever you understood, you could express very clearly.
Thank you,
Very
sir.
neat.
Yeah,
Thank you so
Yes.
ma'am
much.
also wants to share wisdom share in next batch, sir.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So I wanted everybody to teach. Okay. So Neelu
Yeah,
madam also
I'll try.
started.
Yeah,
This will
Neelu
be my
ma'am.
first talk. Actually, in my life, I have never done this. So I will try my best.
No, definitely you will do it. You will do it. Now, just now I could perceive that because whatever I taught in so far the half an hour time, you could understand and in a crispy manner you have told that. That's enough to teach the others. What we understood, if we are able to tell them others, to make them understand, that is enough. Right?
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Right. Vedavati madam. Yes. The final two more sharings, then we'll end of the session. I think she's not opening it. Rajshekhar.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Hello,
Uh,
sir.
Yeah, go ahead. Rajshekhar, go ahead.
yes, somebody's speaking, sir. That's perfectly all.
Yeah, no issue. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you for your talk, sir. We thank you for your speech, sir. And we have to learn so many things. We have to stay away from unhealthy foods, and we have to work for what we want, and uh, we want to learn anything, and we have to stay away for unhealthy and unhygiene also, sir. And we have to service some help service, sir. We have to learn so many things. Thanks for your talk, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right. Yes, Vedavati madam. Unmute.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Same feeling I also had. I felt as if one big something heavy like a stone is kept on my head today.
Okay.
Then I saw lots of sadhus and one big elephant fully decorated, like in Mysore procession we see. I felt that. Today's
Very good.
meditation was very awesome. It was, and the topic was also very nice. Like we have to have control on our desires, and whatever or much ever is needed, that much only we have to try. We should try to acquire. And
Correct.
spread
Whatever
meditation.
needed to lead our life, no, they're all called
That is
needs.
enough.
Fulfill the needs. That's enough. Okay.
Correct. Service to the
Don't go behind the
society.
desire. Like
Correct.
it's called karma. It's karma. That means like it's a in the karma when you're writing any paragraph, a karma is there. No karma. It's like karma is also like a karma. It is never ending.
Come on.
It will go
Correct, sir.
on like that only, isn't it? So if you get one car,
Yes.
no, then you think of getting two cars. If you get 1 crore, then you think of getting 2 crores. 2 crore after that 3 crore, 3 crore, 5 crore. It is never ending. Then where do you end up
And if you are
finally?
not able, when you are not
Suppose
able
if
to
you put
get it by, you should
yes.
forget.
And suppose
Whatever is in your reach, whatever is in our reach, we have to. I mean,
yes.
I
So
have to
what
take
happens
it.
is
Otherwise, we have to
if
forget.
at all that man, whatever he aimed for, if he get it, he is happy. If he doesn't get it, then you will fall into the so-called dukkha.
No, sir.
So you'll
What
fall into the
what we
dukkha
learned,
continuously.
what we learned here is, what if you don't get, forget it.
Yes,
We must
absolutely.
think that it is not in our capacity and
Yes,
forget it.
yes. That is why. So if your intellect is sharp, and if you constantly practice meditation and this so-called sadhya, sajana sangatya, then it will give you the proper direction.
Correct, sir.
What you really wanted in your life.
Yes.
Then you will automatically limit them. Okay. They
Yes.
will never go to the extreme condition. Then you will be, of course, you will be blissful in the life. Not a problem.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Right. Deulu madam, your message.
I just want to thank you, sir, in the last batch when I attended, you opened this, you broke that, what do you say, block in my mind that I'm getting old now. And you made me think that even the physical body is unlimited. And so it freed me immensely that, okay, now I'm so healthy and so good that I do want to keep teaching meditation and yoga, pranayama, and knowledge, which I have been doing for the last 15 years. But I felt the time has come that I don't want to continue living. At one point, it was like this also, post COVID. I've done my bit in life. 15 years I was associated with art of living. So मैंने तो सेवा बहुत कर ली, मैंने सब कुछ कर लिया. I've been meditating since the age of 27 and was fortunate to meet a lot of masters. Everything has happened in my life. So now my daughters are married and there is nothing now, why should I continue living? So that thought had come and that made me unhappy. But when I meditated, I got the answer that you still have some work to do. And the physical body limitation was bothering me, which you were able to, break my barrier. And I was able to come out of it so beautifully. And now I'm in such a good place that I feel I have many, many years. And now I can freely concentrate on giving back to the world to do the service that I wish to do, or the divine wants me to do. Whatever his will is, I will be a part of it. So I've surrendered my body, mind, and soul completely to the divine. I'm in his hands. Whatever he makes me do, I will keep moving forward accordingly. So
Wonderful,
thank you
wonderful.
so much. And also you encourage that don't keep learning, start teaching. So though I had taught many years as an art of living teacher, there was a break in between. And now I learned some more things, lots of things I've learned, healing techniques. I did some more meditation teachers training course. But then I got stuck in that knowledge that I want to gain more knowledge, more knowledge, more knowledge. You broke that also and you said full stop, now start teaching. So it was these two things really brought a lot of change within me, and I took the opportunity of being contributing to your this, and I wish to continue contributing to your organization as much as I can. Even if you have some other projects, please, I would like to be a part of it. And thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It
Thanks a
has
lot.
been a wonderful, togetherness that we have come together as a family, and we are all soul family, I know. So thank you so much for bringing that growth within.
Thank you, madam. Thank
As a
you. Thank you so much.
foundation.
And in fact, your transformation is the best example for all of us because
Yes,
the way you are, of course, you are already in the spiritual path, but in
yes,
within you, you could find another angle or the another dimension also now. So with
yes,
that
yes.
another dimension, I think you will further grow in the spiritual, so-called the spiritual evolution will be much more faster. Okay,
Faster. Yes,
and
yes. Because,
especially the way you taught the last subject, and which has really inspired many here. Okay, and we look forward that kind of teachings from you in every session, like in
thank you so much.
every monthly session. We need your teaching. Okay,
I'm always
okay,
available
so that
for.
many of the yes, many of the masters are here, so they will definitely learn from you and they will also grow. Okay. So thanks for giving wonderful sessions and thanks for wonderful service you are doing for the humanity. Okay. All the human
Thank
beings.
you, sir. Thank you, sir. And actually, Mahavatar Babaji came in my meditation before
Mm.
joining this course. And
Mhm.
next day only, I got to see your Instagram post. And I said,
Oh.
wow, this is free. I could join. And
Mm.
ever since, I didn't know much about Mahavatar Babaji. And only after that, I started researching him, and I came to know he helps the avatars to do the good work in this world. His main aim is only that. So I said,
Correct.
what a strange thing that I wish now to completely devote myself to this cause, and he has come, to help me. So this was a spiritual experience that I had, and I know I'm on the right path, and at the right time, Avatar Babaji has come in my life to give me the strength and
Yes.
courage to continue the good work. Thank you once again.
Definitely. You will guide everybody. Like who the spiritual master, you will guide them. No doubt, you will guide in proper way, and you will enjoy the spiritual life. So that's how it does. Only thing is, if you are a true seeker, definitely he will help you. Now you are on the right path because you are a true seeker. You will continue doing it. Let's together, achieve the spiritual progress by ourselves, and we help whatever possible for us. We will try to contribute our, so-called our own selfless service. Right? Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I would like to say it's our organization, ma'am. Sir has started. We should think it is
Yes.
our organization, and we should
Our
work towards it. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
And
Thank you
one
so
more
much.
whenever I
thing.
make a phone call,
So
whenever
one
I
more
make a
thing.
phone call, I say I'm speaking from Avatar Foundation.
Wonderful, wonderful. That's wonderful. So here one thing is in Mata Foundation, what we have done is, so not only the meditation, like and spiritual wisdom go together. Along with that, all the other things, whatever we could learn more about the physical body, because the physical body is the instrument through which only we can practice meditation. So we need to keep it, fit and fine. For which, what all the requirements for the physical body, like a sattvic food, sattvic lifestyle. Apart from that, many other methods by which, but through these methods, we can keep this physical body fit and fine. Then within this, whatever we are living within this physical body, we'll also be happy. Because see, if the house is not clean, how can you stay inside? If it is already ganda smell aata hai, so then we can't live within that house itself. So dirty means we can never sleep in that house. Dirty smell, and everywhere there's a dust, lot of debris. We can never wish to stay in that. Similarly, we are living in the physical world. We means we are conscious beings. So we are living within this. Let's keep this safe, happy, and clean, and hygiene, and healthy. For that, we are also giving the complete wisdom. That means with respect to food and so-called arogya. That means health wisdom, the food wisdom, right? Along with the soul wisdom and meditation. So these are all the things part of our so-called holistic wellness program, which we are doing on a constant basis, month on month we are doing. So this is one uniqueness with the Mother Foundation, which may not be attempted by other the so-called platforms, because so they may not know it, or they may be postponing it, but they may not know it also. We don't know. But here we are really trying to practice all these things. That's one thing. Secondly, we are conducting a lot of holistic wellness fest also, especially in Karnataka. We are going to say the district by district, and all these things we are doing regularly now. Okay, and every Saturday we are doing so-called the holistic wellness camp at our center in Bangalore, Mother Foundation. Many people come here and take the treatments. For example, for the physical body, small ailments comes, maybe from headache to cancer also. So these can be easily cured by our own. In Sanatana Dharma, there are many methods: mudra therapy, mutra therapy, and so-called marma therapy, acupressure, reflexology, and you can say holistic lifestyle, home remedies. There are many methods are there available with us. They can cure any disease. You don't need to use your own spiritual energy for it. We say that always use, retain or conserve your spiritual energy for your inner transformation. Especially use it for your spiritual progress. Do not abuse it for just curing a physical disease and say that I achieved it. What you achieved? You achieved only the physical health, not much. You don't know who you are. If you want to know who you are, your all spiritual energy has to be channelized in order to transform yourself and know yourself. That is the means and the path to know about yourself, your own, the true reality you want to understand. Right? For that, your spiritual energy or meditation energy cannot be wasted, cannot be abused. That is the reason we also devised many other Sanatana Dharma, all these methods in order to heal the physical body for any kind of issues, ailments. Ailment may come because of the food, the environment, or your own thought process, all these things. They can be cured easily. If not, of course, you can use some of the part of your spiritual energy, not a problem. But the whole spiritual energy is utilized by many people, they utilize it, heal the disease, they say that I achieved it, and then they relax. But they will never be transformed. Then what is the use of your spirituality? The spirituality has to elevate you, it has to make a true human being. It has to make you as a true human being, simple and humble. Simplicity, so-called sharing and caring and humbleness, all these things has to be evolved within you. Then only you are a true human being. That's not happening. We are just, using for our own selfish gains, just to heal ourselves for a disease. We are using spirituality. That is meditation. Then after, no, we never want to go inside. We never want to transform ourselves. Then what is the use of spirituality? So this we have to differentiate properly. Understand? Then along with that, the recent one more, the new I can say like the new sadhana which we wanted to do is, right. So we wanted to make sure that by 2030 the billions of trees plantation we want to do on the earth planet. From Mahavatar Foundation, this initiative we are going to start now. The reason being, we know very well, clearly, we clearly know by this time, many countries are suffering because of all the forest is devastated, deforestation happened. Now, without you replant the trees, we have no future on this earth planet. For the future generation, we have no future. Definitely, it is going to be something, the time comes where we have to vacate the physical planet and go somewhere else. Yeah, the situation already came, that urgency is there. This is not identified or it is ignored by all the political leaders, the governmental leaders. They are not identifying it, they are not putting their interest or they are not putting their efforts. And then what happens is, because of many other reasons, maybe for them, but at least as an individual people like us, we must start doing our own efforts. Plant, every day one plant, otherwise for every occasion some plants. It's like we have to take it as a so-called revolution. We need to viplava, that means we need to make it as a revolution. This has to happen. We will start from Mahavatar Foundation, that's for sure. Okay, we are going to start it now. Yes, we already decided and declared also, probably within a month time, how we will do it, how we will take it forward. We will also design an app for it. So with the app, within that app, everybody can upload what are the trees you are planting, right? And you make others to plant, yourself to plant. Every one plant will give for the 4 people whatever the amount of oxygen required for a survival. This is the fact. We need to understand this. And if you go to the city, just because of urbanization, they are cutting all the trees. Now there's no question of replanting it. I'm also seeing Bangalore also I'm seeing, you might be seeing in your own city, all the streets are completely concretized. Every street you see, this side, that side, even the houses also, they never want to grow one plant also. One tree also they don't want to grow. I don't know what kind of stupidity this came into. Now, if you don't plant the tree, where do you get the oxygen? Oxygen has to be supplied by only trees. This is a fact. This minimum common sense is lost in the even educated people nowadays. Everybody is so selfish. My house has to be so beautiful. My car has to be beautiful. My wife has to be beautiful. My children has to be beautiful. I must be beautiful, but my surrounding, however it may be, whatever it may be, I don't want. I don't bother. This is how we became. When you step out, what happened? What you see? Road. This side you see building. That side you see building. Where are the trees now? Then where do you get the oxygen? So far, we are not buying the oxygen, thanks God. But we will be buying oxygen very shortly, I'm telling you. We never thought of buying water on this Earth planet. It's a blue planet. Why do you want to purchase the water? You tell me. It's a blue planet. We have beautiful rains, sufficient rains, but still, it's a sarcastic or it's a pathetic that we are buying the water. However, whatever. Bottled water 20 rupees. Similar situation will come very shortly. You need to buy the oxygen also. Okay, so that situation should not come, means we must start planting the trees from right now. Everybody, wherever you go, take the the round, the so-called cow dung balls embedded with one the seeds, whichever tree seeds it may be, right from all the seeds like neem tree, this many other kind of trees. That seeds must be within that cow dung ball. Then you throw them whenever raining is going on. No, rain season starts. Throw here and there. Then it will it will fertile and then it will start growing on its own. This is how we need to do. There are many methods to go. So you all join hands. I mean, it's occasion that we are discussing. That's why I'm trying to tell all this. So I really wanted to convey through the WhatsApp group also. But we all let's join the hands and make this the great the transformation and especially the great service to the nature, Mother Nature. Save the Mother Nature, save ourselves. Save the planet, save ourselves. That's very, very important. Thank you so much. Yes. Okay, so okay, masters, then we'll take leave now. So 10:30 already. Right. Yes. Can close the session. Right. You want to say anything? Ending remarks? Alay, madam?
Yeah, tomorrow we'll be having holistic wellness program. We'll be teaching holistic wellness. What is holistic wellness topic, which is taught by Patriji, and mudras and acupressure points we'll be teaching tomorrow. Please don't miss tomorrow's class, masters. Please do join. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Right. Also, we are now starting the another batch. I mean, the February onwards. So let's spread this message. Let's spread this session. Right. We will forward you the link again for the next month session card. So always, all of us, let's go and send to many groups and friends also, so that they also can join. Okay. Like however we
Yeah.
are enjoying the sessions. So let
Yeah,
others
like
also.
we have Seva members like Naresh Garu, Rajshekar Garu, Chitra ma'am, Neelu ma'am. Those people are doing Seva. If anyone wants to join for Seva, you can message us. We'll add you to the group so that you'll be doing Seva as well.
Yes. So this link will come very shortly by tomorrow. So please send it to all the known and known contacts and friends and relatives. Invite them also to join this 21-day session in February. Definitely, they'll also lead they let them also get this, the fruits of this kind of session, and they can lead the happy and blissful life. Okay. Right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Dhanyavad. Subrat.